30 quotes in English explained. Welcome to Melissa Carroll, my English teacher, and I am Melissa and I am a teacher, and this is a channel on all things English. So it's aimed at the intermediate, high intermediate level student in English. I hope you enjoy the lessons. Number 1, love the life you live the life you love. Bob Marley. Love the life you live and live the life you love means be grateful for the life that you do live and be passionate about your life. Love your life. Number 2, 3 can keep a secret if 2 of them are dead. I think this one's really funny. Benjamin Franklin. It's kind of true, really. This quote's very direct and understandable. It really just means no one can keep a secret. Number 3, whoever is happy will make others happy too. Anne Frank. Emotions are contagious, and you will notice that if you spend time with someone who is happy, you will be happy too. The same if you spend time with someone sad, you will feel sad too. Be careful who you spend your time with because emotions are contagious. This is a good opportunity to ask you to hit the like button and subscribe if you find value in these kinds of videos. Number 4, to err is human, to forgive divine. Alexander Pope. To err is human. That means the error. It's natural for humans to make errors, but to forgive is divine, and divine means godlike. So humans make mistakes all the time. It's natural because we're not perfect, but to forgive someone who made a mistake and hurt you is quite difficult to do. However, if you manage to forgive someone who has hurt you, you do set yourself free, which is a higher level of emotion, and that's what is divine. That's what's godlike. Anger will keep you trapped. Anger towards someone who has hurt you is easy, but forgiving someone, not as easy. Number 5, life is ours to be spent, not to be saved. D.H. Lawrence. This is really true. Don't save your life, spend it. It just means enjoy your life every day. Spend it. Don't hold back in an attempt to save it. Live it fully today. Number 6, be patient and be kind. This quote is really close to my heart because it's Dr. Bonnie Henry, British Columbia's Chief Health Officer during the COVID-19 pandemic, and this is where I live. She said, be patient and be kind. She's become so famous for her efforts to control the COVID-19 pandemic in British Columbia, Canada, that even New York Times wrote an article about her. Her reminder to be patient with each other and to be kind with each other was a welcome idea when everyone was frightened and anxious. They even made a painting of her and some t-shirts too. Quote number 7, you must be the change you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. We often think that others must change, but the real change comes when we change ourselves. If you become the change you want to see in the world, you will mentor others to do the same. Number 8, all that glitters is not gold. This is William Shakespeare. What he means is not everything that is shiny is valuable, so don't be fooled by appearances. Look deeper to be sure. Quote number 9, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Friedrich Nietzsche, German philosopher. I hope I pronounced his name correctly. When we go through difficult situations in life, we grow stronger each time. The more difficult, the stronger we become, as long as it doesn't kill us, of course. Number 10, knowledge is power by Sir Francis Bacon. This is a quote from 1597. And it's true, knowledge is power. With knowledge, your potential for success increases. In fact, world life experience and education are also knowledge that increases your power in the world. Number 11, you only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Mae West. Because you only live once, make sure you live it right. Live life to the fullest every day and have no regrets. That's the important piece. Have no regrets. Number 12, you can fool all of the people some of the time and some of the people all of the time, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time. Abraham Lincoln. In the end, you can't fool everyone all the time, so don't fool anyone. Be your true, authentic self as often as you possibly can. Quote number 13, go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined. Henry David Thoreau. Dream and walk towards those dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Don't settle for less. Number 14, I Have a Dream, Martin Luther King. I Have a Dream is from his famous speech, and his dream was that of racial equality. He dreamed of a place where his children would not be judged by the color of their skin, but be judged by the quality of their character. 15. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Confucius. It's true, we often complicate our lives more than we need to, and this is a reminder to keep life simple. Number 16. Tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn. Benjamin Franklin, who was one of the founding fathers in the United States of America. So the best learning experience is the experiential learning experience, the one that involves you. The deeper you are involved in your learning, the deeper you learn. Number 17, of all the gin joints in all the towns, in all the world, she walks into mine. This was Humphrey Bogart's line in the classic movie Casablanca. Humphrey Bogart was a famous actor who played the main character in this classic movie Casablanca, which is a love story that took place during the war in Europe. He sees the love of his life walk through the door to his bar in Morocco, of all places, and says this message in pain because he can't have her. She's married. So he sees her for the first time in a long time, and he loves her still. And he just can't believe she walked into his bar in the middle of some town that was not Quote number 18, 'tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Alfred Lord Tennyson. He means it is better to love and then feel the loss of love than it is to never experience love at all. Feeling the loss of love is very painful, so love may sometimes end painfully, but it is always worth it. Quote number 19, what's in a name? A rose by any other name would smell as sweet. William Shakespeare. A name of something does not define it. In this case, the rose would smell just as sweet if it had another name. So don't get caught up in the importance of names. 20, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Helen Keller. Helen Keller was blind and deaf, but she never let that stop her. She was an American author, a disability rights advocate, a political activist, and a lecturer. She was a very daring woman despite her disabilities. You could say her entire life was one big adventure, really. Number 21. This is a very popular quote. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Keep trying. W.E. Hickson. Keep trying because success isn't usually immediate. You should not expect to succeed at the very first try. In fact, you should continue again and again because failure is a part of the process. Number 22. This is a favorite quote my mom used to say all the time. If you want something done, do it yourself. Charles Guillaume Etienne. It just means it warns against delegating tasks to others because they will often do them incorrectly. And in the end, you would save time if you just did it yourself correctly the first time. Number 22, I haven't failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. This was Albert Einstein. It's quite a famous quote, and it means the same as try again, really. Don't expect to succeed right away. Thomas Edison. So he meant you will fail many times before you actually succeed. So don't worry about the failing part. Accept it as part of the process. 24. Here's another quote by Thomas Edison. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Perspiration means sweat. So, you can imagine it means hard work. So great accomplishments depend more on hard work and less on ingenuity. That means less on being a genius. More on effort. Number 25, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. John F. Kennedy, President of the United States. He was putting a call out to the public to get them to think about their country first and how they can contribute to the public good rather than taking the personal approach of what, the country can do for me. Number 26, this too shall pass. This is an adage. In fact, it's not a quote, it's an adage. And an adage is like a proverb or a short statement expressing a truth. This too shall pass. It's quite lovely, really, if you think about it. It means that the current situation will not last forever. It usually refers to painful moments, but it's equally true of positive moments too. But it means this painful moment will pass too. So don't worry. Eventually it will be gone. Number 27, ask and it shall be given you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it will be opened for you. This one's from the Bible. Ask, seek, and knock are all metaphors for prayer, but my personal interpretation of this quote is that sometimes you do have to take action, like asking, seeking, and knocking are all action verbs. Sometimes you have to ask before someone will help. Number 28, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. This is actually a proverb as well, which, as you might remember, is a short, proven statement of truth. And it really means if you eat an apple a day, then you'll be healthy. So, there's a lot of vitamins in an apple. Eat your fruit, your vegetables, etc. Number 29, parting is such sweet sorrow. William Shakespeare. This is from Romeo and Juliet. Sorrow means a deep feeling of sadness over a loss. And leaving someone you love is both sad and sweet. It's sad, obviously, to say goodbye, but the reunion will be that much sweeter. And this comes from Romeo and Juliet when he's saying goodnight to her and she's on the balcony. And the finale, 30, this above all else to thine own self be true. William Shakespeare. Thine means you, yourself. So it means above all else, be true to yourself. First and foremost, be true to yourself. You are the most important person in your life. Don't lie to yourself or fool yourself. What's your favorite quote in English? Leave a comment below. Thank you for watching a video by Melissa Carroll, my English teacher.